Hello dear students, welcome to the nomenclature of organic compounds part 3, the series of nomenclature of organic compounds part 3. Okay, fine. So here we have a structure, you see, CH3CH with CH3 below, then CH with a CH3 below, then CH with an OH below, and then CH2 and finally COOH. So in this structure, you can see that there are two alkyl groups, CH3 and CH3 at these two positions. Then a OH in this position and a COOH in this. Now, as I had talked about in my earlier video, that COOH is a functional group of carboxylic acid and OH is a functional group of alcohol. But as I told you earlier, that if there are more than one functional groups attached to an alkyl series, okay, then one of the functional group acts as the primary functional group. That is, the characteristics of this compound will depend on one of these two functional groups and the other will be considered as a branch. Now, out of OH and COOH, the preference of functional group goes to COOH. If you do not remember it, watch the previous video where I had explained the series of functional groups in which comes after the other. That means the one at the top will have always the chances of being the primary functional group. So COOH is considered as the primary. Now coming to the numbering part, if your functional group is attached to a carbon, that means it itself has a carbon attached to it, then while numbering the series, you have to number that carbon also. One more thing, always number it from the side where the functional group gets the lower number. So in this way, we are to number it from right to left and not from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your first one is the functional group and the branches are at 3, at 4 and at 5. So we are to name the prefix first. These are methyl and this is, remember we called it hydroxy as a prefix. So while naming, remember to do it alphabetically. That means if there are more than one prefixes, again we have to go by alphabetical order. Okay, so H comes before M, hydroxy and methyl. H comes before M, so we have to name this first. So we will write 3-hydroxy, 3-hydroxy, then 4,5, 4,5 dimethyl, dimethyl, and then see the root word, there are 6 carbon, so it is hex. Then all carbons are attached by single bond, so it is ane. And then this carboxylic acid, remember we called it as a suffix oic acid, so we will write it as oic acid. So what is the name? The name is 3-hydroxy 4,5 dimethyl hexanoic acid. Now moving to the next one. Here you see again there are two functional groups. One is OH and the other is NH2 and also Cl. Now Cl, that is halogen, was the lowest in that series of functional groups. So obviously this would not become the primary functional group. Amongst amine and alcohol, alcohol comes above amine in that series. So our primary functional group is alcohol. So while numbering, remember to give this the lower number. So in this way, the carbon atom attached to the OH will be numbered 1. Then this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. So where are the branches? The branches are at 2 and at 3. Now the third one is called amino. Yes, remember the prefix of amine is amino and the prefix of this halogen is halo. So what will we call it? Chloro. So our naming would be 3 amino, 4 chloro. So we are over with the branches. Now coming to the root word 4. So it is bute. Then again all are single bonded. So we write an. Remember, don't write the E because two vowels do not come together. So E and O, A for alcohol, we will not write together. So we will write simply AN. We will omit that E of AN and we will write all. So it is 3 amino, 4 chloro, butanol. Next, moving to the third structure. You see here there is a double bonded O which represents a ketone and an NO2 which represents a nitro, a Cl which represents a chloro, and along with that we also have a double bond. Okay, and then we have two branches. One is this CH3 that is methyl and the other is C2H5 that is ethyl. Again, this is the primary functional group. So in this condition, we will number it from left to right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the branches are at 3. There are 2 branches at 4, 1 branch at 5. Again, go via alphabetical order while naming the prefixes. This is methyl, this is ethyl, this is chloro and this is nitro. So obviously C comes in the series first. So we will write 4 chloro, then 4 ethyl, then 3 methyl, five nitro, and then coming to the root word there are 7. So we will write hept, and since there is a double bond existing between 6 and 7 we will take 6. So hept 6, and then coming to this on. Which number carbon is on representing? It is 2. So we will write 6 in 2 on. This is a little bit complicated. You see, 4th position chloro, then 4th position ethyl. Okay, then 3rd position methyl, 5th position nitro, then there is the root word 7, so it is hept. Then in the 6th carbon there is a double bond, so 6 in, and then in the 2nd carbon there is a ketone attached which we suffix as on, so it is 2 on.